Good morning, everybody. I mean, for a lot of people, it is in fact not the morning, but that's fine. I also was hoping to do this stream this morning when I didn't plan on doing it last night. Then again, I didn't expect to see this stuff last night. So it's funny how things can change, isn't it? Oh dear. Please tell me my laptop's not making noise. It's not. That's perfect. That's what we like to see. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's working well. Perfect. Good morning again. So, I was about to go to bed last night and the Harry Potter summer sets got revealed and I was about to go to sleep. Do you know how annoying that is? Very annoying. But I was very excited, so it's fine. Good morning, everyone. I can see that we're all very excited as well. How is everyone? Oh, finally. Good. Australian Lego fan. At least I'm Ben. Like, at least I'm saying good morning and it actually is the morning for you guys. So that's good. Same with Bogan Bricks. I'm early. You are. We're going to go in order from smallest to largest as well. So, FYI, for anyone coming in, if you're coming in early and have to leave, you're going to miss the big ones. Sorry. Hello from Germany. What time is it in Europe actually at the moment? I know that in the US it's like the afternoon or something. Great night, you're streaming. Ayo, that's what we like to hear. Oh, that's all right, Ricardo. I don't blame you for going to watch Sonic. That sounds more fun. I was just looking at the sets on Lego. How good though. I logged into Instagram, right? And I was like, I'm really glad that I did actually, because like I was doing a typical, I've just woken up by the way. I got out of bed like 20 minutes ago. So I was scrolling Instagram and out of nowhere, I just see Falcon Fan post a photo of, I'm pretty sure it was Grimmauld, no, it might have been Sirius's something. I think it was either one of the castles or Grimmauld Place. And I was just like, what? And I was like, where are these? I mean, if he's posting them, I know that they've been like properly up. So I went and I checked. No, actually I bent over, I grabbed my laptop, I set it back up. My God, put my camera on. It was midnight. And just record it. It's about 12 o'clock. Okay, well, I should get going on this end so that Europe doesn't stay awake too late. Deary me. Deary me. 5:19 over here. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I'm sorry that I'm going to miss the Bellatrix Awards. My apologies. Let's go. Let's deep dive. So there are 7 sets available. Firstly, they're all very expensive. The cheapest set after the $20 set is $50 US. Like there's no nice $30 set, unfortunately, which really sucks. I was really hoping for like a nice $30 set. So if you want a good $30 set, may I direct you to my good friend Lego Star Wars. That's quite unfortunate. So it is very expensive, but at the same time, I feel like this is a really solid wave. Firstly, just based off first impressions, it's solid. I'm really enjoying it. However, it's expensive, but you can weed out quite a lot of sets pretty easily in order to like save your money. So I know I heard I'm gonna miss the Bellatrix Awards. I'm sorry, Harry Potter must take priority, unfortunately. If I do get time and I finish before, though, I will come in and join in. I love this wave. So do I. So do I. So the first set we have is the Hogwarts Carriage and Thestrals for $20 US and 33 Australian. And this is set 76400. This is the worst set of the wave. Look, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. The tree is bad. Because, look, I don't mind this set, but we've gotten better $20 sets. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm pretty sure no one is gonna disagree with me either on this one. Actually, I should drag that over there so it's a tiny bit more centered. This Thestral, this baby Thestral, is absolutely adorable. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. He actually is. That's all right, Samad. Exactly, Brick Kid. Like, I feel like you don't even need to be a Harry Potter fan to understand how good this, comparing it to the Jane Goodall trees. Actually, though, like, it's not good. Let me move my face out the way so you can actually see the tree better. Look at the tree. It's pathetic. what is that? How many bricks tall is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bricks tall up to the leaf. I'm pretty sure that it would be the same height as this Batman bike. That's really depressing. Anyway, the tree is not good. See a polka dot man, have fun. Should I spend £50 getting the Iron Spider Lego figure or not buy that? Save a bit of money and buy the Shrieking Shack. Get the Shrieking Shack. The thing with the Iron Spider is you needed to buy it before No Way Home. Right now, it's not cheap. The Shrieking Shack set as well looks spectacular. Plus, if you save the money and then my review comes out and I'm like, actually, this isn't that great, then you can go back and get the Iron Spider instead. It's better to save your money and have more and then make the decision. There you go. That's my thing. It's just a side build after all. It is. Honestly, I would have rather them not do the side build and maybe give us another minifig. I feel like you couldn't get another Thestral. Like, that's quite a lot. Like, a lot of the budget, thank you, sir. A lot of the money from this comes with the Thestral. It looks exactly like one City Park set. Really? Oh dear. Harry's hair needs to be different. I think this one's fine for Harry's hair. Like, this is Order of the Phoenix. Luna's outfit's pretty cute. I love the fact that we have accurate sized legs. Big win. Glad they were taking notes. Maybe they watched my Harry Potter fixing figures video where I told them that their leg size was wrong. Maybe not. I also quite like Harry's torso. Like, I find it really interesting that he's got like an exclusive torso in here. The Thestrals though are the big win. Like, I've got the Fantastic Beast carriage, so this will be my second Thestral, which is pretty exciting because then you could like take this and like that set and you could like make, why am I streaming now? Because I've got to do it in the morning, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have I love this cart though. This carriage is really cool. It is really cool. It looks very accurate as well, which is great. Luna holding the Quibbler upside down. 10 out of 10. It's interesting though that she doesn't have like her little cork thing. I know, Bellatrix. I'm very sorry. Yeah, Harry, like, I don't know what he's holding though with that red square. Like, that just looks awkward. The Thestrals are adorable. Just the tree sucks. If you're gonna skip any set this year, skip this one. If you want a small set from Harry Potter, get the bathroom. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. This one's from Order of the Phoenix. So this is what I said in like my reaction video, right? Like, Luna's outfit and Harry are from the scene where they're like feeding the Thestrals at the back of the school. Square's meant to be red meat, right? Oh yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I have not watched the new Fantastic Beasts movie yet. I was hoping to see it this weekend. I'm banned for 10 years. Oh no, I'm just like Will Smith. I'll tune in afterwards, Bellatrix, if it's still going on. Believe me. Really, Anne? This is your first live stream? Well, what a great one to join in. Yeah, so their outfits are from the scene in the Order of the Phoenix where they're feeding the Thestrals, right? But then there's the carriage, and the carriage is from when they arrive. So it's like a weird mix of two scenes. I mean, if you took the Thestral out and changed their outfits, this is from the first part of the movie. If you took the carriage out, built a better tree, then it's the scene at the end. They've sort of just like merged both parts together, and that's what this is. Which I don't mind. Our trees are getting worse though. It is a side build, so I will give it that, but there have been better $20 sets. I think the bathroom is miles ahead of what this one is. So if you haven't got the bathroom and you would like a cheap Harry Potter set, get that. Probably skip this, or maybe come back to it later in the year when it's on sale, or when there's like a spend X amount of Harry Potter promotion that happens months after the set's release. Do that. Do that. See ya, Bellatrix. Have a lot of fun. It's normal and expensive. Yeah, it's nothing special. Lego Tank, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. They captured my favorite tree from the films. How good, right? How good. Right, next one. This surprised me a lot. Now, I've never been a huge fan of the buildable characters. Like Hedwig, I skipped the first time. I didn't get it for ages. Then, Fawkes, look, I bought day one because I was like, I want to do a review on it. He looked cool, but it was just it was the Hedwig repackaged. Hungarian Horntail, again, is repackaged. However, the detail on this model is incredible. I Love this thing. The base, firstly, is different. So I should make this full screen. The base is different this time, which I love. Big fan of that. It won't let me zoom in further down. How many pieces? Good point. It is, firstly, price-wise, $50, which feels like a bit. It feels like a lot. For 671 pieces, this is set 76406. I love the fact that Harry can connect to the base. It's not just like a weird like stand that you put on the top. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The fire even has the blue. I know, right? I know. And look, you even get the egg, which I think was pretty cool. And I love that they've done the base where it looks like he's like on a rock or something. But first thing we need to unpack here is how detailed this model is. This is so much better than the one from the set. And I think that's why I'm really excited, right? Because it's not just like a giant version of an owl or forks. Like this is technically, I guess, minifigure scale, which I think is why I love it so much. I like the handcuffs as the firebolt detail. I didn't even realize that. Can I just say, I'm honestly not a huge fan of these new broomsticks. I'm really not. But this is like my top 4 set. So it's got the same feature as the other 2 builds where you can crank the little thing and he flies. I love the fact that his wings are this fabric and then you've got like this structure. What I want to do with this though is I want to buy it, I want to review it, and then I want to take it off the base and try and rebuild the body so that I can like just have the dragon on its own. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to try. We'll see. Is this to go with Gringotts? No, it's not. But that actually gives me a good point. If they've done a good dragon of this scale, right? Let's say that like $50, if we ever get a Gringotts, has to go to the dragon to do that. I have seen Sharktail. What a throwback. They're great for displaying. They are. This should be an 18 plus set in my opinion. Like imagine if they did like just a black base. Like this could be an 18 plus set, especially with the detail on Harry, which we will get to. I would buy this. Usually with the other buildable creatures, I would say skip them. If you're trying to save money, if you have a limited budget, you can skip them. You can come back when there's a sale. I still feel like a sale would be good for this one purely because it is just a creature, but I would get this. This is minifigure scale. It's a beautiful display. You don't have to worry about it. Also, the base isn't like too big. I don't imagine this would take up too much space. Just look at the detail on the tail as well. Like look at how, like it's very slick. There's not too many exposed studs, which I love. Lots of horns, lots of spikes. There's a lot of texture. I don't know if I could mock the dragon on the stand. I might try it. We'll see how well that goes. Also, it's got a movable head. No, I mean, nothing special, but you can really see the detail in him right now. Like they've captured the look of this dragon in that. Like that looks so impressive. That's use my tax return to buy these sets. I love that. Oh, by far smart. This is amazing. I agree, the 5-piece. Now this is something I didn't realize when I was filming this last night. Harry has arm printing. This is amazing. Okay, firstly, I'm not a huge fan of the broomsticks. I personally prefer the classic broomstick piece from 2001 to this. It's a flagpole with a weird broom piece on it that reminds me of something, but I can't remember what it reminds me of. I think it reminds me of a mop. I think that's what it is. It was pretty ugly. I know, right, John Hart. Hey, Bjorn. This is great. This one is $50 US. So, look. That Harry Potter figure is gorgeous. Look at the torso detailing. Look at the arm detailing. Arm printing and jewel molded arms. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I just hope he like still matches like Cedric. That's my only thing now is like if we've got an arm printed Harry with like a newly designed torso, like will he still match like closely Cedric from the old set? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, I would have loved that, Robert. That would have been awesome. Like, I just feel like if you're going to redo the broom piece, like, redo the broom piece. Don't just do this, like, tiny tail that they've got going on here. Like, it definitely is more versatile. I will give it that. Like, you can even stick, like, the studs on the bottom, but that just makes it look like his broom's on fire to me. I don't know. I wonder how many times they're going to remake this dragon. Well, this is the 3rd one. And 2 of those are in like the relaunch, but this is different to the first one. Second brick built one. I think he's amazing. I don't think we're going to get another one after this one. 40 centimeters. That's a wide wingspan. I have a tape measure in here. No, I don't. That's actually pretty long. Not bad. Thomas, I know that our Amazon, like Amazon Australia, has had a lot of Easter sales. We have the Millennium Falcon for 20% off currently. So any Australians who want to look on Amazon, I have a community post with a bunch of affiliate links. They're also in the description. I'd appreciate it if you use them so that I can buy these sets. Thank you. I liked Forks better. Ooh, Jenna, hot take. I mean, fair enough. Forks' color scheme was beautiful. I'm just really excited for this. He looks really good. This, like, even if I wasn't reviewing things, I think this would be a day one buy. I really like it. Or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would be like the first time I find it on sale buy. But I really like this. Those arms are amazing. Amazing. Oh, wow, Central. Yes, please. Send me that list. I love it. I know, right, Brandon? I cannot wait till we get into the Deathly Hallows portion. Because right now, we're in Sirius's rescue. $50 set 76401, 345 pieces. This is not what I expected this set to be. I expected Hermione to look like that. I expected Harry to look like that. I expected Buckbeak. Also, these renders for all of these set images look terrible. That's all right, Thomas. Focus on your studies. Also, best of luck for that. This is just, where's the fountain? That was my first thought too. I was like, promo bricks. Kind of lying to me, man. It feels too overpriced. I agree. This to me is giving off fluffy, so I need to point at the actual thing. This to me gives off fluffy encounter vibes. Now, there's a new Sirius Black. It looks like there's new faces for Harry and Hermione. Like, I think they definitely are because they didn't have these alternate faces, which I love. Like, we're getting new things. Buckbeak does look lighter. It's weird because it doesn't look like light bluish grey. It could be that, like, weird, like, mix that I found at Legoland where it's not light bluish grey. It's lighter than that, but it's also not white. But then that's not a real colour unless they're doing a new colour. So, kind of interesting here. Hermione's got the Time Turner piece again. Just the castle build. It's boring. Like, these archways look pretty cool. Like, I can imagine you could make, like, you could get a ton of these, build all the archways together, and then, like, put them in a, like, a courtyard and make the grand courtyard. That would be pretty cool. But that's about it. I also like the golden frogs. Like, they're pretty cool. But this tower, this section here with the curved piece is kind of ugly. Also, the fact that we have the back side of the frame here. Like, what's that about? Not very good. I jumped up and went to my room. That tea. I screamed. So, that was fun. Also, this tower at the top here for Sirius is kind of sad. It's very weak. Like, look at the inside. Like, the whole bottom is just empty and a staircase. Like, I like the fact that it can fold in, I guess. Or, no, that's not even folded in. That's just, like, you put one on either side. This just feels depressing to me. Is anyone else feeling like that? Like, anyone else? I always rewatch the films when these sets come out. It's the best thing ever. Like, for someone like me, can't afford to buy this set, PSM 11. If you need the Polyjuice Potion bathroom, my friend. You really do. They all look the same. This one, no, this one looks ugly. This one, it does. This one could be marked and modified really easily. Like, I feel like there's a lot of potential with it. For the price, though, like, if you haven't got Buckbeak, this set's appealing, right? Because this is Buckbeak. Hagrid's Hut was the better set overall. Like, that one still felt expensive. Like, at the end of the day, you are paying for the Buckbeak mold was this one. But the build is basic. Like, look at this room. We have the Firebolt again. This room is boring. And then the top where Sirius is, it's literally just like, that looks incredibly claustrophobic. Like, I get that it's a prison cell. But look at him. He's got no room. I won an award. What was my award, Joe? Which one did I win? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Better than Fluffy, but not by much. I'll give it. It's better than Fluffy because we didn't have a weird brick built thing. And there's a bit more interior. But not much. Okay, Smart agrees. Better than Fluffy. How does he fit in the gel? Honestly, don't know. Oh my god, they did Aldo. I already got Hagrid's, but so not this one for me. Exactly. So if you've got Hagrid's, again, and you are on a budget and you are trying not to spend much, skip this one, especially if you've got the hospital wing. Like, I think, like, You could get, if you've got Hagrid's hut, get either the hospital wing or the Shrieking Shack, because then you get Harry and Hermione, which is what you need. You've got Buckbeak. Sirius, like, he's in a ton of books. Like, you don't necessarily need this slightly different version. Like, it's really not that different. The new faces for them are nice, though. I still don't understand why he looks so white. These renders are so bad. Look at their faces. That doesn't even look right at all. Yeah, but what was my award? Guys, you can't tell me that I've won an award and not tell me what my award is. Come on, guys. Come on. Like, yeah, this set's just underwhelming. And 2 chocolate frog cards. Do I really care about that? No. Yeah, look, new face for Harry. Stunning. See, here he looks really light as well. Let me find out what... I don't know where my bricks are, but let me find out what the name of this color is. I think it's existed before. I found it at Legoland in a 2x10 brick. I think it's like very light bluish gray. I think, because that's not white. Like, it's too gray. It's too cool toned. Like, white is like a yellowy color. That's not it. What is it called? That's a Duplo brick. I don't want a Duplo brick. Oh dear. There's a fan, like, community award ceremony. I won an award, guys, apparently. But Bellatrix, what award did I win? What award was it? Okay, what's this color called? Oh, very, very light bluish gray. So here it is. Hold on. Let's full screen. Okay, so that's the color, right? I have this brick. Very light bluish gray. I should probably go up and get it. That's what I advice give it. Oh, Bellatrix, thank you. Reminds me of the Whomping Willow set. I think so. Speech. Thank you very much. I got to do a speech quickly while I go get these pieces. Thank you very much for saying that I give out really good advice. I try my hardest. I hope that I can help you all. Thank you very much. Don't mind me. I'm going to go and find this brick really quick. I know where it is. So in comparison, right, here's light bluish gray and then the dark blue. Should I get a white one as well to compare? I've got white bricks here. We can use this one. All right, let me go find this brick and I'll show you what color it is. This is fine. Okay. Now I am like 98% sure that this is the color of Buckbeak, right? So here's white for comparison. That's white next to it. And then there's light bluish gray. I should take the base off, shouldn't I? Make it a bit easier. So those are the 3 colors. I'm pretty sure the Buckbeak is using this middle color. Like, maybe they're introducing it and it's a bit more widespread. But you see how it's not like quite white, but it's not as dark as this. So it might be a new Buckbeak piece in this very light bluish gray color. So again, like, do you really need a new Buckbeak? If you're a completionist like me, yes. If you're just trying to get the best sets possible, no, you can skip this. So there you go. This set's underwhelming. I think it's going to be the worst one. I'm pretty sure all of the pound prices are like the same as the US prices, but just with the pound sign in front of them. For the most part. Same color as the Lego City Elephant. I think so. I don't have a Lego City Elephant, so I can't be 100% sure. But I think so. They really are, Lou. They really are. All right. Anyway, disappointment. You don't need this Sirius. Save your money. I hate these renders. All right, moving on. Hogwarts Dumbledore's Office. This is a very distinct remake of the 2002 one, which I don't mind, actually. I quite like it. It's nice. They're a bit cheaper in British pounds, even better then. This set, going back to speaking of pricing, is $80 US. By the way, in Europe, these sets come out on June 1st. And in the US and Australia, they come out on the 19th. So this is a public service announcement for, me, I guess. If anyone finds any of the, just full disclosure, I have not had a review offer from LAN for these sets yet. I don't know if it's been sent out. I don't think it has. Hopefully I will get that review offer. But with these waves, there's like 3 or 4 retail exclusives. I can't remember which ones they are. So if anyone finds any of these Harry Potter sets at any point in May, please message me on Instagram, leave a comment, because I read every single comment. I'm a bit slow on my Instagram DMs, but leave a comment, email me. If you find them, I will pay express shipping and I will pay you to send me these sets. I need them. So FYI, I will be in the UK in like May, but I think I leave before these might show up. So I'm hoping to find them earlier. On the Aussie website, it says June 1st. When I checked last night, let me double check that. When I checked last night, it didn't say June 1st. It said the 19th, and I was very upset. Hold on, let me just... Oh, yeah, it is June 1st. Lol. Okay, still, same thing applies. If anyone finds these sets early, please send them to me. Thank you, Sai. Thank you, Sai. Really appreciate it. Thank you as well, Jess, for pointing that out to me. So, it'll be good. I'm really hoping that, like, Tesco or something has them. What UK stores usually get stuff early? People, let me know. Let me know. This set's really pretty from the exterior. I personally don't like the fact that the Griffin is here. I kind of hate that. Harry in his invisibility cloak looks great. Mrs. Norris, Filch, Madam Prince, who people told me is the librarian. I just recognize her from the professor scenes. Hermione, boring. Snape, boring. It's the worst version of Snape. I'm coming for my nan's 80th birthday. We're going on a family holiday. Should be fun. Dumbledore, new Dumbledore. This is a really pretty tower. I quite like it. Looks very nice. Definitely the better of the 2 Hogwarts sets, and definitely I think better than a lot of the Hogwarts sets last year. The only thing is, this and like the Sirius set, they don't like feel like they fit in with the rest of the castles. Like they look really out of place. Why are these images so small? What is going on? Yeah, the interior is awful. Like the interior, actually, let me rephrase that. The interior is very disappointing. For a Dumbledore's office set, I was expecting something a lot more exciting. Like the bookshelf at the bottom. Disappointing. Actually, I love the fact that you can fold down the inside. That's pretty neat. And then it can like all stack up into like a 3 wide section, which is pretty cool. And then the actual Dumbledore's office is too. Like, why is the Sorting Hat like on the ground there? Like, the forks molds of being a bird's a bit weird. Like, the Pensieve's on the second level and then the swords on like the top. Like, this just feels very disjointed to me. I feel like if it wasn't following the modular section, Sainsbury's usually gets sets early. Thank you. Starlings. I've never heard of that store before. Interesting. Thank you all to the British people. Smith's Toys. Okay, I'm gonna have to go searching very much. Hey family, guess what? We're here for a family vacation, but I'm gonna go shopping at a bunch of different toy stores. Woo! So yeah, this is like, it's just disappointing. The minifigures I think are definitely the highlight. Like, what is this? It's just a plate with the tiny, like almost the same Pensieve build from like the Goblet of Fire. Like, that's just disappointing. Dumbledore as well. Like, CMF Dumbledore was better. I get why he's not in this set, but he's much better. And then, like, this is a play feature. Like, you could stick in some vines and some books fall off. Like, that just feels really boring to me. Like, I feel like that could have been better. I really like the design of this bookshelf, though. It looks really cool. I think it's really good. Like, it's disappointing. Disappointing. The set's only good from the outside. I agree. Like, this whole inside is, like, kind of just depressing. From the outside, beautiful. I think I would definitely display it though with these side sections like curved in, just so that I don't have to see like the Griffin from the front. Like, this just looks a bit odd to me, but lamps look nice. The lamps do look nice. Thank you, SJ. I don't know if I even would reveal the top layer. Like, also, just how is this gonna stack up and match with all the other Hogwarts buildings? Like, these ones have a lot more texture, which I love, but they also now feel out of place. Like, look at Mrs. Norris. She's so... Oh my gosh, she's got angry eyes. Oh, that's so cute. More room for figures, though. True. The set has fewer pieces and the dragon set is more expensive. Why? Because there's a lot of larger pieces. Like, there's a lot of really big door frames and things like that. That's why. Mrs. Norris is so cute. I don't really like Filch's outfit, personally, but you know, well, I'll take it. Snape, again, is boring. The 2018 one was better. Harry, we already got. Hermione, already got a ton of times. Dumbledore's really cute. And Madam Prince is gorgeous. I hope she has, like, back printing on her skirt. I think she will, which will be cool. And I love her hat. I can see them reusing that. Overall, I do quite like it. Like, it's definitely not my favorite standout set. Like, it's better than Sirius's Escape. It's better than the smallest set. But I'm still not, I guess, like, I mean, I squealed when I saw this set. I thought it was really exciting. And then I saw the interior and I was like, oh, look, this one had a lot of potential. I think it still will be a good set. But I just don't think it's going to be better than some of the other ones. The invisibility cloak, though, having a second side is really cool. Like, even just in this image, like, it doesn't look that exciting, and it all comes down to just the interior being very bland. Which is such a shame. But I think this is a pretty solid set. Like, especially if you're a fan of, like, the first two movies, I would get this. I feel like there's a lot of other sets, though, from the first two movies that you could probably get instead. So, there you go. Not a set I'm getting. Fair enough, Johnny. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like the earlier modulars are, like, very... Like, the hospital wing worked. These ones I don't think will. Again, though, I will combine all of them like I do and, like, show you all of the modular buildings. I'll also pull out all of my, like, 2018 things. Don't complain about the book mechanism. No, I will. It's a lame play feature. Yeah, the Australian prices are expensive. They are. This wave is a lot. This is fun, but just... Yeah, I'm excited to see how it meshes. The Great Tower of Hogwarts, though, it's going to be beautiful. The new Hogwarts system, I think it's fantastic for mocks. I personally don't like it for displaying things. Like, a lot of the time, like, I'll buy these sets, I'll take the minifigures out, I'll review them, I'll have fun with them. But because I have, like, very limited space to display things, a lot of them, like, I've got, like, a bin in my storage unit just full of, like, the new sets. And that's purely because I'm like, they don't look that good on display unless you're displaying it from the inside. I've got the microscale Hogwarts Castle. Like, I would much rather put that on. Hey, Rosie, how you going? What was your reaction? Tell me. These pieces should be nice to build with. I think so. Like, all of these sets are really good for box, which I think is a really good thing. Just, yeah, for displaying, not for me. Like, I like a lot of the parts from them. I take the minifigures out of them. I like to mock them sometimes, but for displaying, not my thing. Which again is why I would recommend these next three sets if you were going to buy anything from this wave. May I introduce my favorite, the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow for $90 set 76407 with 777 pieces. What a lovely number. Man, was I excited. Apart from the Sirius Black Rescue, yeah, I agree. That's definitely weak. I also not a huge fan of the tiniest set, the Thestrals. Not that great. I was squealing just like you were when I saw this one. All right. This, by far, is my favorite. Which I'm really glad about, that my favorite's not the largest set in the wave. Usually that's always the case. This one is not the largest, and by far, I think you get the most out of it. The Shrieking Shack exterior build is gorgeous. This is such a huge upgrade. Like, it's giving me, like, original 2004 vibes, but just, like, in 2020. This is updated. We've got, hopefully, printed wooden planks. Like, the detail on the outside. Look at the stickers on, like, the Nexonite shields. Like, the sticker on the door as well. All of the snow pieces, like, dripping off. We've also got stickers on, like, the chimney. This looks gorgeous. I love it. I want this one as soon as possible. This one is not 2020. Oh, yeah. 2022. I need this. I need this in my life as soon as possible. This one is going on display. I'm not putting this one in a container. This one is staying out. The little, like, fence build on the side as well is, like, it's nice. It sort of, like, gives you some depth in your display, but the build is, like, it's a weak. Not going to be the best. The Whomping Willow, I love it. I love the pieces that they've used. The arms look pretty good. It looks a lot less finicky than, like, the original one. But I would love to see someone combine this one and the 2018 one. Combine both the Whomping Willows and make, like, a really tall, big one. I think that would be really cool. Lego prices work? Well, it all depends on the size of the piece and how much it costs to produce. Like, producing a stud is going to cost a lot less than, like, a big, like, cone piece. Which is why, like, the Lego art sets are a lot cheaper than something like, what's a set with, like, a lot of giant pieces? Like, let's say a modular, because you've got, like, door frames and things like that. The moon build is nice with the idea. Yeah, that's definitely, I think, the worst part. Like, it's cute in concept, but, like, I could have done with a bit of a bigger tree. Like, I do like this build here, though. I think that's pretty neat. Like, it's pretty cute. Jurassic World sets. I'm not getting any besides the Jurassic Park one. That's it. Everyone's saying this is overpriced about literally anything. I don't feel like any of these are, like, overpriced per se. I just think that the sets are expensive. Like, I wouldn't say that they're overpriced. It's just they're all big sets, so it feels very expensive. Lego City sets are overpriced. Yeah, I agree. I agree. See you, Jenna. Thanks for coming in and joining us. It's all, but also keep in mind with the set, right? We have a new mold. It's not even a new mold. I wish it was a new mold, but we have like a new color for the Grim. We have a new coloration for Lupin. We have a lot of new prints. This set has the old faces, which I find really interesting. Sirius Black Rescue, you got a new face for Harry and Hermione. This one's got the old ones, which is the same from the clock tower. A bit odd, but okay. But I'm actually shocked that the Shrieking, like the builds come with the Whomping Willow. Like, I'm a huge fan of that. Peter Pettigrew as well. Oh, I didn't realize this. You can twist the bottom. Oh, and you can make it tip over. That's pretty neat. But, like, yeah, look at the back of the rocky structure. Like, it's lame. Like, it's not that great. But, like, I really like the tree design. You also get a lot of minifigures. Like, you get Peter Pettigrew, Lupin, Sirius, Hermione, Ron, Harry. That's 6 minifigures. Plus Werewolf Lupin, 7. Plus the Grim. Like, you are getting a lot of, like, characters in this one, which I really like. This is Harry Potter. My favorite theme. The interior of the Shrieking Shack is bland. Then again, it's bland in the movie. I'm fine with that. There's some really cool, like, stickered pieces up there. I love the fact that you've got the piano build as well. Oh, I also forgot, you get scabbers with this too. This Wormtail's new. His torso is, like, a tiny bit different. I think the face might be the same. I don't like the hairpiece being that again. I wish it was the mullet. Kind of sucks. But I'll take it. Werewolf Lupin. Buddy, you are gorgeous. I love the use of, like, the fawn and, like, Demogorgon legs. I think that's spectacular. This one is the Shrieking Shack. I like the tree, but I wish it was on its own. So do I, kind of. I mean, no, it's just a little build on the side with the moon. Like, it's cute, but I don't really care for it. Like, I might take it off. The Grim piece. Man, I was so excited to get a Grim piece. It's literally a German Shepherd. The Grim is more of a wolf. I would have preferred if they recolored the Husky mold than do the German Shepherd. I just feel like it doesn't work. Like, the hair printing on the side, the ears are too stick up. Like, the Grim's disappointing. No, I won't be playing Skywalker Saga today. I've got too many errands to run. But, yeah, the Grim's a bit disappointing. Look, I'll take it because I do want a Grim piece, but I think it could have been better. But the only reason I think is that they recolored this one is that they probably ran out of budget to make another new mold, which is really unfortunate. Like, I would have preferred them take away, like, the moon build and put more money into getting a new mold. Snape would have fitted in with the set. He would have. I also think that's actually a good thing about Snape being in Dumbledore's office, is, like, you could throw him in this. So that's pretty good. The little structure build. Harry and Hermione are the same as the clock tower. Ron is the same as Hagrid's hut. And then we get, is that even the scabbers with the hair printing, or is it just a rat? I think it's just a rat. I love how they used a skeleton for the face. So do I. This fence is giving me, like, flames from the Burrow set vibes, where it just sort of looks like it's thrown in there. But I really like it. The interior, again, looks cute. Love the piano. Get the bed as well and the little fireplace. I think for the size of the build, like, they got a lot in there, which is pretty good. So I also think Snape couldn't have been in there just because it was, like, really expensive. I agree, Jay. It should have been that mullet piece. Like, it just doesn't look right. I mean, I'm pretty sure... No, I didn't buy that piece. because it didn't, it didn't exist when I made my fixing figures video. I will buy that piece though, and I will do an update him with this figure in one of those videos. I've got one planned. But yeah, he's got a new torso, slightly different print. His face, I think, might be different as well. Sirius, again, looks the exact same. I think that this one was in production before the Sirius Black Escape, because of the fact that like Harry, Ron, and Hermione are different to that one, which is interesting. Love the blinds on the ear interior. Same here. Like, there's quite a few stickers that I can see, but I kind of like it. Lupin again is back. His outfit I don't think is as good as the one from the Hogwarts Express, but I still really like him. The demand for Hogsmeade Village is going to shoot up. That's very true. That is very true. Hey Cam, showed up just in time to see the set I'm for sure buying. Good. So glad Lego is listening to fans. Have a good stream. Hi Roberto, Marvel next. I hope that Marvel's revealed. Remember how late Marvel was revealed last year? Guys, there were no leaks for this. This is why it was so exciting as well. Can I just say that Peter Pettigrew piece could be used for Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian Starfighter? It could actually. You've just given me an idea. Thank you. All right. Yeah, again, 4 chocolate frog cards. No one really cares about that. I wonder if there's going to be new ones, though. I think there might, considering it's been a year. Like, then maybe there'll be some extra. I guess we'll find out. This is really good. This is a must-buy. If you were going to buy any set from this wave, may I recommend this one? I just feel like, I mean, besides Ron, Harry, and Hermione being duplicates, this set has a lot to offer that we haven't gotten in years, if ever, which is great. So, I don't know about the set. I think I'll just get the castle set pieces because I have all the others. See, my recommendation for this wave was going to be, don't get the castles, if anything. Get all the other sets. Because, like, I feel like we've had castles before. Like, it's always great to get expansions, but if you're going to pick anything, I would pick the stuff that's, like, different for me personally. But there you go. I dare you to make a log cabin out of Lego. I would fail. Why is my phone going off again? I've already read the thing. It's the worst series of the 3. Isn't this the same one? Pretty sure it is. I mean, I'll have to... Oh, guys! I didn't see this before. You can pre-order them on May the 3rd. I will post affiliate links for lego.com. Please use them if you are going to pre-order, as I get a small percentage of the profits from it, and it helps support the channel so that I can buy these sets and review these sets. Thank you for my tiny ad read that I did for myself there. Next up. Oh, geez. This one's exciting. Well, at least it lets you pre-order the Shrieking Shack. Maybe this one's a retail exclusive, because this one's not letting you pre-order. I wonder if I click on this one and this one. Oops. I did new window. Okay, that one's not coming up as a pre-order. Dumbledore's office isn't coming up. Okay, so the Shrieking Shack, it will let you pre-order as of the 3rd of May. I don't know if Australia is going to be the same, but the US at least will let you pre-order. You live in Italy? Man, I want to go to Italy. I was supposed to go. Never did. Do you like the new Sirius Black of the Willow? I think he's fine. Like, he's nothing special. I agree. I wish he had leg printing. It would be nice to have, like, the robe leg printing. Yeah, cheaper at Kmart's always good. It really is. Then again, it's like, I know, like, in the US, like, there's not too many stores that do that straight off the bat. Like, just have things cheaper. Ministry of Magic. First, there's lots to unpack here. Firstly, $100, 990 pieces, 76403. Guys, let me repeat what I said in my video last night. It is 2022, and we have our first ever Deathly Hallows Part 1. I stuffed it up in my video. Part 1 set. It has taken, what, 11 years? 11 years to get our first set, but we did it. We got it, and it's the Ministry of Magic. I am in shock. The amount of minifigures we are getting is spectacular. Yes, a lot of them don't have leg printing. Do I necessarily care in this case? No, because a lot of them are just wearing suits. Plus, there's a lot of different figures. There's a lot of different characters. I really don't mind. That's a very expensive green photo frame. That is the best comment I have ever heard of this set. Oh my gosh. Lego did it. Now, we'll talk about the set and then we'll talk about what this then means afterwards. First up, this little telephone booth build is my favorite thing ever. I don't know what it is about it. I just think it's hilarious. I think it's adorable. There's actually a phone on the inside. It's very cute. Now there's bits from Order of the Phoenix, right? Like Arthur Weasley, of course he works at the Ministry, so like it makes sense to throw him in here. But him and the phone booth combined, like Order of the Phoenix. Everything else though is Deathly Hallows, which is spectacular. We get Yaxley, we get that guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One. I can't say that. I was about to say something very crude. What's his name? Something like that. Then we get the 3 disguisees, which I love. Arthur, Mary Cattermole, a new Umbridge, Umbridge's Patronus. We are getting 3 new cats in this Harry Potter wave. Mrs. Norris, Crookshanks, and the Patronus cat. This is spectacular. See, yeah, look, none of them have leg printing. The only one that has leg printing is Mary Cattermole, which I'm glad about. I think she's the one who needed it. And Harry's disguise, which is a reused leg. Do I care about the rest of them? No, I mean, it would have been nice for Hermione to have like a skirt piece if they weren't going to do... We're just going to call him Thickness. Pierce. There we go. I can never pronounce his name properly. It's really bad. The rest of them I don't care about. I would rather have the minifigure selection we have and them be like lacking leg printing, honestly, which is not really a common thing for me to say. But I would rather that and have more minifigures than have leg printing on like them and only have like 6. So we've got Dementor, which is holding something. I don't know why. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Thickness, like Loch Ness. Okay, thank you. What's that is Hermione's cat, and it's in Grimmauld Place. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. The renders look really bad. Like, what is with the face prints? They look awkward. Mary's face looks like Leia's. I think that's Leia's face print. Umbridge looks the same. Arthur's the same. New heads for these guys, which are dual molded as double-sided, so that you have like Harry, Ron, Hermione on the opposite side. Plus, it also comes with the alternating hair pieces, which is amazing. These 2 as well look great. The fountain is very, I guess, like child-friendly. Also, these are like, it's every different floor. So you've got a Floo network fireplace over here. Then you've got an office, an office, an office, an office, and someone else here. And this can all be like rearranged. As you'll see as well, modular connections. You know what that means? Expansion possibilities. I agree. Yaxley's hair, we're getting accurate hair colors finally, which I really good. It is the Sally hair, which was also used for Phoebe. I think it's perfect. His face print as well is like spot on. This set is so exciting. I can't believe we actually have a Deathly Hallows set. That's my favorite part about this. Like, the actual set design as well does look pretty good. Like, it's just very tall, which I do appreciate. Like, I feel like it's quite accurate. I also like the fact that you can sort of, like, rebuild it. Like, you can take off some of the floors and you can combine it. Like, look at it. Like, it's all in, like, different, I guess, sections. There's also a new head print for Ron, Hermione, and Harry on their alternate faces. I don't know if you guys can see that as well. If you put it in zoom in mode, you might be able to build 2, make a bigger ministry. That was my plan, right? Lego land support. Get a second Ministry of Magic. Is that what everyone else is saying? That's what I'm hearing. That blonde hair is perfect for Malfoy. It would be perfect for Malfoy if he didn't have a ponytail. It's perfect for, like, epilogue Malfoy. I'll tell you, it was good. It was really, really, really good. No, I think Lego is listening to Harry Potter. I think that they've seen the demand in it. And, like, because, like, we had, like, a LAN meeting the other day, and they said that, like, Harry Potter was one of, like, the biggest, like, themes for them. Which, again, I'm not surprised about. Look at these little cloud pieces at the top. They look kind of funky, but I'm really interested. The Ministry banner looks really cool. You get Arthur's office, which comes with the Egypt photo from The Prisoner of Azkaban, as well as a rubber duck. I find that hilarious. It's just got like a bunch of like Lego accessories, but that Egyptian print is like super cool. I find that amazing. There's also like the whole Department of Mysteries thing at like the bottom, which it just sort of feels thrown in there because it was like ministry themed, but I love all of those like pearlescent type of pieces, so it's fine. Umbridge's office is adorable. I'm going to wait and do my Umbridge's office mock that was going to be like her Hogwarts room until I get this set because I want those cat plates. Once I got the cat plates, we're all good. Exactly, Robert. I love that there's a reference. The green clouds are supposed to represent what? I think it might just be like Flu Network or just like, I guess, detail. It's very cute. I love the offices, the undesirable number 1 posters. Amazing. The telephone booth, the only thing about it is it's not a square, which is kind of sad. It looks very small again. That's true, Master's World. They could just be doing it to like get people to buy multiple. It's working because I certainly want 2 of them. Especially if I find it for like 30-40% off. Oh, we're in trouble. But the fact that I can like combine it, I can have like 2 giant towers and then like change out the interiors is great. I love the Food Network fireplace. Like it's got the same play feature from the 2010 Burrow, which I think is incredible. Rosie, that is another good point that I almost forgot to talk about. The printed Horcrux locket in Umbridge's hand. It's amazing. Because like another thing is, right, like all of these figures are exclusive. All of them are probably going to stay exclusive as well for the most part, besides the Dementor. So if you buy 2 of them, you can just sell the minifigures from the second one. Big brain. Big brain. I love it. Would this connect to the castle? Technically it could. I wouldn't do it. The paper planes in the middle, I know, right? That's another good thing. Though I wish it came with like those clear pieces that like stuck out of the wall so that you could like clip them to something and have them flying rather than just be like individual. I would also love to make a bigger fountain. I understand why they made the fountain the way it is. I mean, you don't want muggles to be getting crushed. But I'm also really excited, right? Because like I'm going to the set tour for for Harry Potter in like May. So I'm going to make sure that I take a ton of like videos and like photos of like the Ministry of Magic setup so that when I'm filming my review, I can compare it to the actual set, which I'm really excited for. My reviews this year, top notch. I'm going to be in my robe. I'm going to have my scarf on. Going to have my wand out. Going to have actual photos and videos of the sets included, guys. Hashtag subscribe. Bricks lied to us, making us think it was Order of the Phoenix. Whoever saw these preliminary images, which is not confirmed, but who are we kidding? They probably have people looking at it. Didn't really know their facts. I don't think Umbridge's hair is lighter. I just think these renders are terrible. Also, play feature. Look, you can push these little gems here and the newspapers fall off. Love it. A new Voldemort face just leaked? What? Let me look that up real quick on Lego, hashtag Lego leaks. Tonks does have a new face though. Yeah, look at the, it looks so much better with like the lifestyle images for this set. Speaking of the lifestyle images, look how realistic it looks. Okay, that's not Voldemort, that's not Voldemort. That's not Voldemort. Okay, I need to look up the actual hashtag. I can't just be scrolling. Hashtag Lego leaks. Don't mind me. Who doesn't know One Direction? I would be concerned if there wasn't people who knew One Direction. Okay, I can't see a new Voldemort face. I think I've been lied to. Oh, wait. Never mind. Interesting. There are supposed to be 8 sets. Keep in mind. I cannot show you. I'm not allowed to. Found them though. That's interesting. I don't know what that would be from. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is like if Tonks has 2 faces, which speaking of, moving on. Oh wait, no, I want to talk about, so this is our first ever Deathly Hallows set since the revival. This is our first ever Deathly Hallows Part 1 set. Now in this scene, Ron gets brutally attacked. So, if they can do the Ministry of Magic, which is by far one of the darkest and probably like gloomy places, It could be CNG. Oh, no, not this early. Surely not this early. There's one more set, and I wonder if that's not been revealed yet. But yeah, this set opened up a lot of possibility, right? Like if they've done Deathly Hallows now, and keep in mind as well, they said that Deathly Hallows was too dark. This set is 9 and up. They could have put this as like a 13 and up set. You can't even see the number. They could have put this up as a 13 and up set. They didn't. So I think that there's going to be more Deathly Hallows sets in the future. Do I think there's going to be more than one a year? Probably not. I have a lot more faith in Gringotts being a possibility. I don't think it's going to be the D2C this year, though. I will tell you that right now. This set's kind of lame. I don't think it's kind of lame. I just think that, like, the interiors are tiny and they're very crammed. Like, this is a bad play set. I'll tell you that right now. It is a bad play set. Display set? Big win. Minifigure pack? Big win. It could be Ricardo. Yeah, actually. I don't know. Looks Christmassy. I really don't care about display. Same here. So for me and like other display collectors, I think this is great. I also recommend this because it's new. It's something we've never gotten before. Like if you've got castles, awesome. Get something new. Get the Ministry of Magic. It was just crazy. If you inserted your own backdrop, imagine like a printed like card of the rest of it. It would be good. D2C will be Gringotts, I believe. I think there will be a D2C Gringotts. I just don't think it's happening this year, which is unfortunate. Like Lego is clearly listening because we've been asking for a Ministry of Magic and we've been asking for Deathly Hallows sets. This set gives me a lot of hope, which is a good and bad thing. Lastly, we have 12 Grimmauld Place. Again, something a lot of people have been asking for. Creature. Guys, remember when I made that like things I want to see in Harry Potter video in 2020? Can I just say, I'm pretty sure that we have gotten almost, if not everything that I said in that video at this point, which is fantastic. We have Order of the Phoenix Sirius. I don't like his olive trench coat. Kill me. Tonks. Great. Crookshanks, star of the show. Creature, Kingsley's back, worse than ever, but he's here, so, you know, I'll show you off my eyebrows. Good luck, BFAB. Good luck. Looks like a modular. It kind of does. Ooh, idea. Get 2 of these and make it into a modular building. Or could I bring some depression in here? Not today, Cade. I don't want to bring down the mood of everyone in the chat, but I do hope that you are okay and that you are having a good day. And please consult the Discord for more assistance and support. That just sounded like a very customer service line. I'm sorry. This is going to mess up everyone's Lego cities. I can see people buying a lot of these for their Lego cities. Maybe they could swap out the lamppost as well on the side. See ya, and the moving feature is so incredible. It is. And like it looks really clean from the front. Like all of the joints. That's fair. Thank you, Kate, again for the $5. And thank you so much as well for understanding. I really appreciate it. Oh, Yash, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. The extendable ears is ironic for minifigs. I actually didn't think about that. I would love to see a Malfoy Manor. I don't see it happening anytime soon. Like, I feel like that's one of the last things that would happen. But this set is exciting. Build-wise, like, it's a pretty simple design. Like, I can imagine this would be quite repetitive as well. Like, look at, like it's the same building built 3 times and just one of them's black. However, Nicholas, I hope so. I kind of doubt it, though, sadly. We're finally getting a non-prisoner Sirius. I know, right? He's actually got an outfit and some style. This is good. The door stickers will come in handy. They will. They are beautiful as well. I love this. Again, I think this for me is better than the Ministry of Magic in terms of build. The Ministry of Magic makes me more excited because of the potential and just like minifigure-wise, I love it more. But this one, I think build-wise is the best. For me, actually, I'll give you my ranking at the end, but I really, really like the look of this set. I'm just surprised that it's the biggest one from the wave. Like, I really do. This would look good next to the Sanctum. It could, actually. This would fit in quite nicely with all of the, like, the New York buildings. Like, especially when it's closed like this. Like, I think that suits really, really nicely. Really nicely. How many minifigures is that? 9. That's good. That is good. See ya, huzzah. Hope you have a good day. Absolutely no complaints with the set. That's what we like to hear, people. I hope so, Luke. But I don't know. I did not ostrich. I was streaming. Makes me want Nelson and Murdoch. That's why I built my own. Look at this, though. Look at the interior. Like, there's a bat hanging from the ceiling. The whatchamacallit. Wait, this, oh no, it can't fold in. That's just the play feature. Anyway, the Sirius Black family tree wall is amazing. I love it. The extendable ear is really funny. That print, though, looks really dodgy. I don't know what it is. New Daily Profit piece. Like, you get multiples of the doors. Like, I actually quite like the way that this has been done. Like, you got tiny sections for the things. Like, the interior, again, is very bland because it is very small. And I mean, for Grimmauld Place being at this scale, I expect that. Like, this to me, like, the Burrow and this are very similar sets. I want to do a comparison between the two of them. I think that would be very fun. But I think that, like, the interior on this one is weaker. Like, the exterior looks gorgeous, and I love the play feature, and honestly, I wouldn't sacrifice that play feature if it meant I could have a better interior. I think it's too cool. Like, I would much rather have a lesser interior and have that cool play feature. Also, I'm a display person, so I'm not going to be looking at this from the inside very much. So for me and my type of collecting, this is really, really good. I also like the inclusion of the Weasley twins. Like, didn't have to put them in there. I think it's great. Like, and you combine all of these sets together, right, as well. You have all of the characters that you need for, like, all of these films, right? Tonks, you've got Lupin in the other set, Peter Pettigrew, you've got Snape, and he goes with the Shrieking Shack. Like, everything can sort of, like, cross over. I don't mind the reuse of the CMF head for the twins. Like, they did it before in Diagon Alley as well. So, I don't really mind anymore. The tapestry's the best. We all know that that's going to be a giant sticker. So, good luck. It is expensive. This is this is the biggest set. Molly Weasley, her outfit makes her look like Kevin's mum from Home Alone, which sucks. But this play feature is incredible. I'm really excited to test it out. This one in the Shrieking Shack, I'm most excited to get my hands on and, like, look at in person. Because I feel like I want to play around with this play feature. I want to test this out. I think the build for this as well is going to be very fun. Minifigure-wise, Kingsley, downgrade, big downgrade by the CMF version. Tonks is gorgeous. Love her. Sirius, I wish it wasn't olive. I wish that was brown. Harry is terrible. Ron's jumper looks great. Molly Weasley, ironic how this is the one that gets leg printing. I mean, we've been asking for leg printing on Molly, so they listened, unfortunately. Then Fred, George, Creature looks insane. New head mold for him as well. I think he's going to look great next to Dobby. And yes, Tonks does have 2 hair pieces, which I think is pretty cool. I don't think she's got 2 faces, though. I think they would have put it on the back. Crookshanks as well, being in the set, makes me very happy, especially considering you've got the extendable ear. I just think the extendable is just a fun little Easter egg in general. Like, 4+ sets and 0 stickers is good. I personally don't mind the stickers too much. But yeah, this one's got 1,083 pieces and it's at 76408 and retails for $120. So that is everything. All 7 sets. There are 8 of them. We are missing 1. There are face leaks for Tonks and for Voldemort. So I'm interested to see what happens. Is there the screaming portrait? Unfortunately not. Why are my lips peeling? Oh my god. Exactly, Robert. More Deathly Hallows Easter eggs. Also, while Grimmauld Place, right, is a Order of the Phoenix set, that's still another Deathly Hallows building, right? Like, I think we've been spoiled. She does have a double-sided face. That's what I thought, and then this new one must be a new face. Why are all of the modern Harry Potter sets so thin? Good point, actually. Since last year, they've all been, like, all of the interiors are very thin. Like, look, the Ministry's, like, 3 studs wide. This one's, like, what? It's one of those panel pieces. Shrieking Shack as well. All of these are the same width. I agree. It's sort of disappointing. That's just why, like, this one to me is going back to, like, 2018, right? Where this is, like, mostly, like, exterior display pieces. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Overall, here's my consensus. I will be doing a budgeting and buying guide just like I did last year as well. But currently I'll let you know my thoughts. So if you want to buy anything from this set, from this wave, I would say try and save up and get the 3 biggest ones, because it's something very different. It's especially Grimmauld Place and Ministry of Magic. As much as I love the Shrieking Shack, these ones have never been done before. So I think that that's really exciting. I think you need to get these 3 if you're going to get anything. Look, it's always nice to get it's honestly kind of sad that like there's no $30 set. Like it's either you get this Thestral or you have to get the books. So in that case, I would say skip this small one, get the Hungarian Horntail. Like that one looks a lot cooler. Leave Sirius's Rescue, skip that if you really want it. Wait for a sale. Same with Dumbledore's Office. Like I would just wait for a sale. Like we've gotten Hogwarts Castles before. I feel like you don't necessarily need it. Yeah, the Shrieking Shack was done in 2004. It's been a very, 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 very long time. Which is why, like, if you're going to throw your money into anything, pick one of these 3. Until I get them in hand, I don't want to say which one to get. For me, personally, I want the Shrieking Shack. Otherwise, I feel like Grimmauld Place or the Ministry of Magic is probably another good one to go to, just because of, like, all of the new pieces and characters and minifigures that you get. Yeah, ideally, Rosie, buy them all. Buy them all. Yeah, I think the Horntail, Shrieking Shack, Ministry of Magic, and Grimmauld Place are my top picks. In order of which ones I want most, it is the Shrieking Shack, Grimmauld Place, Ministry of Magic, Hungarian Horntail, Dumbledore's Office, Carriage, and then Sirius's Rescue is last. I love this. What price and set number is missing? Good point. Let's reopen all of these tabs. Hungarian Horntail. Then as well, we can work out which one is the, not a new window, is the, what's I call it? The store exclusives. Okay, so we've got 0, 0. That's 6. Okay, 0, 1. I'm going to put them in order. 6, 2, 7, 3, whoops, 8. Okay, so I think, so this one, main wave, main wave, main wave, and main wave. So the Ministry of Magic, that sucks. So, okay, in summary, everyone, if you find the Shrieking Shack or 12 Grimmauld Place on a shelf, you need to buy it and then tell me that you found it and I will pay you. Thank you. So there's no 76405, correct, Samad. So we've got 06. So these ones are the store exclusives. What store they will be exclusive to, I have no idea. Hungarian Horntail, Shrieking Shack, and 12 Grimmauld Place. So if LEGO is kind enough to offer me a review offer for the Harry Potter sets, unfortunately, 3 out of the 4 sets that I wanted most will not be sent to me, which sucks. So if you see any of these 3 sets in store, I will pay you, and I will pay for express shipping, and I will pay for the set, and you will have my eternal gratefulness. Okay, so the set number thing, basically, usually if there's a gap, that means that there's a set that hasn't been revealed or it's been cancelled or something like that. It also, in Harry Potter's case, like Harry Potter gets a lot of store exclusives, so that's sort of how they break them up. So like the main wave that will be found in every single store, I mean, everything will be on lego.com. Be fair, they've done that before, don't scare me like that. So it will be, so the way they group them, so like this one will be in store, this one will be in store, this one will be in store, and this one will be in store. So all of like the first set of the numbers, they're all available in store, and then they sort of redo it in their exclusives. So usually the set numbers go up with like the price. So like 1, 2, 3, 4 will be like cheapest, middle, heading up to the most expensive. So in Harry Potter's case, we go cheap, more expensive, more expensive, more expensive, and then it resets and goes back to cheap, more expensive, more expensive. And that's how you know. So, using my detective skills, 40... Wait, are we missing 4? We're missing 404 and 405. There's 2 of them. There is 2 of them missing. Interesting. You're welcome, Ashley. I'm glad I could explain that for you. That is interesting. Yeah, good idea. I should open up the price list. Yeah, Australia doesn't really do retail exclusives either, so we're very lucky. So to all my UK folk, if you find them, please give them to me. Please send them to me. All right, let's look up promo bricks Harry Potter 2022. Let's go. Let's find out what's missing. Because there's 2. One of them could be the advent calendar, actually. I hope that one of them's not the brickheads. That's going to be really disappointing. Actually, I should check my Instagram archives to find out what is the missing thing. Yeah, ministry. Oh, okay. So 404. No, okay. This makes sense why we haven't gotten them yet. 404 is the advent calendar and 405 is the D2C. That makes sense. Got it. Well, BFAB. I will be in the UK when hopefully they should start coming out. Usually it's like 2 weeks beforehand. I'll still be there. Just the sad part is I'll be home by the time it gets closer. So that sucks. But yeah, this is very exciting. That's what I think too. Maybe they could be from the D2C. I don't know. If they're from the D2C, it's not Gringotts. Tonk's head doesn't make sense for that. When did Tonks actually turn into a duck? Does anyone remember? Maybe they just thrown her head somewhere in there. Hogsmeade will go amazing with the Shrieking Shack. Guys, if you find a Hogsmeade on sale anytime soon, go and get it. Go and look in Tesco. I'll have to. I'm gonna go on a store voyage. Yippee-ki-yay, let's go. And then I bet you by the time I leave, like, they're gonna be found. And then I'll have to be like, hey, Tech, send me sets. Send me sets. All right, so advent calendar. They don't even have any... Okay, so it hasn't been updated. So there's been no information on either of those sets. I'm really hoping that the advent calendar is Order of the Phoenix themed, but I don't know. Which is at the dining table. Okay, so it is then. Maybe the advent calendar is going to be Order of the Phoenix. Please? Please, please, please. Yes, so in the US, the sets come out on the 19th. In Europe and Australia, it's June 1st. Which sucks. Sucks, sucks, sucks. Shake a closer look at Tonks. Okie dokie. Let's go back. There she is with her pig face. The pig face looks kind of creepy, to be honest. Okay, won't let me zoom in anymore. My apologies. My apologies. Oh dear. I love it. Buckbeak is not. Okay, let's go back to the Buckbeak debate. Let me bring... I've still got my pieces for my display, right? That's not white. The white Lego color is more of a yellow. It's got more warm tones in it. That's a white piece. This is a light bluish grey piece. He's not that color. He is very light bluish grey, which is this piece in this color, which I got from Legoland, Florida. And it's like, so here's white for comparison. That's what I think Buckbeak will be, that grey color. Thank you for listening to my presentation. What makes Hogwarts so sought after? It's going to go perfectly with this one. And they're going to look all so pretty together. I'm so excited. So excited. I mean, hopefully I'll get them before June 1st. I mean, at the point it's like, if I can't get them before June 1st, it's like, I'll just go to the Lego store because of that shipping cost. Rosie, but thank you very much. But if you find them like 2 weeks beforehand, 1 week beforehand, I mean, it depends how fast the shipping's going to be. I would do it then, especially if it's 2 weeks beforehand. Like, if someone finds them on, like, the 15th or something. Heck yeah. If it's, like, the week before, nah, I'm not doing that. Too expensive. Too expensive. Oh. I know, I'm, like, surprised that there's no Fantastic Beasts sets. Like, I thought there'd at least be one. I didn't expect, like, more than that, but interesting. Interesting. But, yes, oh, he has a new head print as well. I mean, I just looked at him and I was like, yeah, kind of cool. It looks like he's got more detailing too. Why do his wings look black? Or maybe they're gunmetal grey. What have they done to my poor boy? Thank you, David. I want to do one on the Harry Potter sets as well. I need to do a TikTok on that. But I'm very... they probably thought it would bomb. That as well. They didn't sell well either. Thank you, Smart. But yeah, these are all the sets. I'm very excited. I'm really glad that none of them leaked because it made it so much more exciting for me to be able to view it. Like last year, Lego sent us a press kit of all of them. So I saw them, but like I didn't film a reaction or anything. Plus we had the catalog leak, so it just wasn't that exciting. The renders do look rushed, I agree. I do not like the renders in this. Looks very, very dodgy to me. I don't know when I'm seeing Secrets of Dumbledore. I might go next week. Also might not, because like I've got to be on like house lockdown currently, because like I'm leaving soon, so I've got to pass my pre-departure into the US COVID test. That's not very fun. Potentially Carrie, there's been no word of it, so I don't expect that it's going to happen, but why do they have to go with rendered fisher pigs again? I think they're fine. Some of the renders look fine, like the Hungarian Horntail looks fine. Sirius's rescue looks bad. Ministry of Magic as well looked kind of dodgy. Same with like Shrieking Shack actually looked alright, but it was great. So I love it, guys. It's going to be a really good year. Really good year. I think this is really good for display people, for playset people. Honestly, not that good. I feel like there's a couple sets that are really good, but I'm really excited for this wave. It's going to be super exciting. It's going to be very expensive as well. So I will be doing a budgeting video a lot closer to it. Like I'll probably do that in May, early May, so that you guys can all plan your spending. I'm definitely going to be buying as many of these as soon as I can. And I will keep you updated on if Lego does give me a review offer so that you know like what to expect and when to expect reviews on this stuff. Thank you all for joining me. See you, Rosie. Have I been practicing my British accent? I haven't. It will probably sort of come, I guess it will come a bit out again after I spend like a week with my grandparents. But yeah, thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I hope everyone in Europe has a great night and a great sleep. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I won't be streaming the Skywalker Saga today. I've got a lot of other stuff to do, and I won't be streaming it tomorrow either. We will be playing the Skywalker Saga again on the gaming channel next week. Ad video, Ben, I realized I stuffed it up and it was a lot harder to actually fix than I thought, so it's going to be a big delay. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you're as excited as I am. Bye, guys!